Okie dokie, now where were we? We were on 4-2. If I was, like, smart, I would look and actually figure out where I'm missing items before, like, jumping in. But I'm not making smart decisions right now. It's fine. This is silly. I'm gonna back up here, because respawning is very easy to do in this game. So I'm gonna intentionally do this. Just to make sure I'm not missing anything. From there, I'm gonna break through this to get a mystery. By the way this works is if we do this, we get like a random item. Like so. So we got Cupid. Why am I blanking on the lyrics of Cupid right now? Like, I'm so close to making a Cupid joke, but like, what the hell are the lyrics of this song again? I don't remember, like, genuinely. It's like, I was kind of hyper-fixating on Cupid, too. You gave a second chance to Cupid? Yeah, that's how it goes. It's like, I know there's something about, like, now I'm left with feeling stupid. It's like, what's the first line, though? I couldn't remember. Yeah. Oh, the way he makes me feel love isn't real. Cupid is so dumb. Okay, the ibuprofen I think is actually working really quickly. At least from what I can tell, it's working quickly, because, yeah, no, I think that is helping, significantly. The new lineup performed it the other day. I still don't quite understand what's happening with New Jeans. Not New Jeans, 50/50. Like, I still don't quite get what's happening there. I'll be real. Like, I wanna say a couple members are still there and a couple aren't, or something. But yeah, I am not an expert. Okay. We have a problem, actually. There's a risk of the treasure falling off the platform. Luckily it didn't, but that is a possibility. So, good to keep that in mind. Alright then, 4-3, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's the one after, from what the guide says. 3 left, 1 stayed. Gotcha. Nice. I still don't quite understand exactly how that worked out, like if everyone's still in agreement with that, to be honest. I will fully admit that this is kind of a going through the motions sort of game, for me. Like, I do genuinely enjoy this game, but it is definitely a game that, I kind of go on autopilot with a little bit, I think. Not saying that's a bad thing, mind you, just kind of as like an objective thing. That's a lot of members. Is it like 7 people now? Because that's a big number. Maybe this is the level. It's like, guess who doesn't remember where the treasure is for this one? I thought it was 4-4 for some reason. Unless this is 4-4 and my memory is that trash, which it could be, to be real. Ow. I screwed up. I don't think I can actually leave here. So we'll have to redo this level. It's fine. Oh wait, that's a problem. Oh no, that's big problem. Cool. I hope we didn't miss the treasure, now that I think about it. Yeah, this game is kind of fascinating, because it almost feels like it doesn't quite match in some ways, hardware-wise. It almost feels kind of basic, actually, for like a DS game. It almost feels kind of primitive. Like, I don't mean to be like overly critical of it, to be fair. It just feels a little bit like... It just feels a little simple, I guess. Like, even the music almost feels kind of basic at times. Shoot, that is not what I meant to do. Ow. Okay, gonna roll out, and we're gonna also stick with this power-up. Ah. Kirby is meant to be relatively simple, that's fair. But again, I think the difference is Kirby games start really easy and get harder later on. This game kind of just stays easy, I would say. So I think that is the core difference between this game and other Kirby games. At least that's just me. So yeah, if I want to get everything, I'm gonna have to do this stage again, unfortunately. Because I definitely missed a treasure. This will not be the only time, most likely. I mean, I shouldn't expect ibuprofen to just make a migraine go away. And again, I don't mean to keep talking about the migraine, I'll also clarify. Like, I don't mean to just keep rambling about that, to be fair. But it is true, this migraine sucks. Ow. Is it this way? Yep, there it is. Cool. So yeah, there's the treasure I'm missing. I'm gonna go this way on purpose. Cause I think this is the wrong way and I want to do this on purpose. The relief won't be instant or complete, but yeah, Still, I kinda hate it, I'm not gonna lie. This is kinda miserable. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, this is a different path. Yeah, I'll be okay. This is just gonna take a bit to recover from. That's all there is to it. And I'm gonna skip fighting Doc. Again, I think the Squeak's name is Doc, if I'm wrong. Oops. Also, again, this is the funny part of having videos scheduled so far in advance, is like how outdated things I say will be. But like, I wonder how deep they're gonna go with the Squeaks, for example. Like, what are the odds that we actually get like the Squeaks as playable characters in Air Riders? Like, I'm just kind of happy we're getting Susie, I'm not gonna lie. Cause I do like Susie as a character. Who could see that coming? I know. Big shock. No one would be able to guess that. Clearly. You got the legendary air ride theme playing, of all things. Which is an interesting choice for sure. This level kind of sucks though, I'm gonna be real. I remember having a lot of trouble with this one, and like getting really horribly lost here. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see if I actually remember what the hell to do here. Like, I want to say we have to go down, but I don't remember anything else. Like here, I think we have to go to a specific section, but like what section? I think it's the right side. Spark, by the way, works comparably to Plasma, as a heads up. So if you like circle the D-pad enough, you will eventually charge up. Into the door in the bottom right, it says. So, we'll see. There we go. So again, gold wildies will always drop treasures. This is a very interesting remix. It's actually a little bit mellow compared to the traditional legendary air ride theme. Alright, I think we have to go this way? Yeah, this way. Again, not to keep having to check a guide, but I just want to make sure, because I'm like scared I'm gonna miss out, basically. Ow. Wow, this kind of sucks, actually. There we go. Not the cleanest fight, but it works. Ah, okay, we're good. We're fine, I think. We're not fine, we're extremely not fine. Never mind, I'm fine, I think. Oh yeah, this is the other charge. If you do D-pad and B simultaneously, you'll do the little bubble move there. So melt that like so. And I think I go down again. Can I break this again? No, okay. Well, not for an item, to clarify. So... I guess there's another, the final treasure is somewhere nearby, I would assume. That's what I'll do. These are slightly different than the other blocks that are meltable. Or like, breakable. This should be Stora, right? Yeah. I want to say we have to fight him this time. The bosses are generally kind of easy, I'm gonna be real. This one in particular is extremely easy. The biggest problem is you have to wait a long time, because you have to wait for him to actually get back up, unfortunately. Also, the healing items keep falling in the corner, which doesn't do me any good, unfortunately. Case in point, owie. That's fine. And I also got the heal out of it, so we're especially fine. I'm just trying to do math in my head. I guess we'll do EX first. Wow, this is really chipper music, I forgot about that. I could've sworn the music... Okay, hello. I forgot the goal was like right there. Just casually flying into every goddamn enemy, apparently. Just my luck. Pick up the cherry along the way. Okay, there's the music I was expecting. Actually, this is good timing. Ah, okay. This is World 4, by the way, so we're making decent progress, I would say. This is roughly a little bit past the halfway point, I would argue. World 8 is actually kind of short, weirdly enough. If I'm remembering right, to clarify. This looks sus. I'm gonna go down here. I saw the little thing that's like, oh yeah, it's gonna close if I fall down. So I should probably do that first, huh? Neat. Yeah, you can charge up like so and do like a big energy blast. It is weaker than plasma in Superstar though. Ultra also nerfed that, if I'm remembering correctly. There we go, treasure number 2. So all we're missing is the big treasure chest. Which I think is actually in this room somewhere. If I'm remembering correctly, but we shall see. Look at me actually dodging stuff for once. That doesn't happen every day, unfortunately. There we go. This should take us back to the main room, but we actually have to go there first. The funny part is, in this level in particular, we can actually basically activate traps for Spinny. Again, I think that's this one's name. I just feel like I'm doing my best here. Like, I'm trying really hard to be okay, but like, owie. I know I keep talking about this, but it's true, like... I just want to feel okay at the moment. I know it's a migraine that's gonna get better. It's not a big deal, but that doesn't mean I'm enjoying this, or I'm gonna... Like, I know I'm gonna be okay. This is still not fun, though. It's kind of where I'm at. It's 4-5. This is an interesting lineup of power-ups. I'm trying to remember what they want from me here. Oh. Okay. That's a problem. Actually, metal wouldn't be bad here, because you roll. But I made it. It's fine. Cool. the Dash 5 levels just feel like they're one treasure and really easy. I don't know why that is, but that's very easy. And all that's left is the boss of this world. Cool. Now, what the hell do I want here? I guess tornado? Sure. Hi, the roach. I want to say in one game they typoed the roach somehow, and I forget how they actually typo it. Tornado is invincible, by the way, as long as you're in the tornado. So you can very easily like get through its health bar very quickly. You just have to time it to not, you know, be hovering over when the iframes are about to run out. Like so. Piece of cake. So it's World 5. Again, we're making good progress here. Neat. Boss badge. Once again. Four worlds complete, moving on to World 5. Looks like we are halfway through, basically. Volcano. I have issues with this world. We'll see how this goes. I remember struggling with this world, because there's one stage in particular where it's very easy to get turned around. So we'll see how that goes. We got green greens again, so that's an interesting song choice for this level. Just gonna hop into the cannon, like so. I don't think this actually takes us to a treasure. We have metal still. I want to say there's actually like a mini boss rush where you have to go through all the bosses and actually use their respective power to get something. But it's also been a hot minute since I've actually played this game, so we'll see how that goes. Just gonna do this. Ow. Let's see, I'm also not really going through the power-ups very effectively, I'll be real. I'm just kind of skimming power-ups, to be honest. I'm not really experimenting very much. This is a case where you actually do need to experiment if you want the item. You gotta aim carefully. Oh, that was not actually entirely worth it. That was just a healing item. Cool. Yeah, Cupid's not great in my opinion. It's okay, but not the most effective. It also just feels slow, like movement. It doesn't feel great, I'll be real. Alrighty, gotta be careful with this Squeak, otherwise we can easily lose the treasure if we're not carefully, because if it falls in a pit, then we're just kinda SOL. So yeah, making sure I can actually grab this without too much hassle. And there's Dock again. I'm gonna drop that. I think it'll be better this way. Cool. Again, some levels are like really short and others are actually more of a pain in the ass. It's kind of inconsistent actually. (5-2) Yeah, no, my head is not feeling great, I'll be honest. I'm determined at this point to do this, but owie. Head hurty, as the saying goes. Oh god, it's kind of like a mixed feeling of like, I'm actually feeling relatively okay, but just, there's this like discomfort that's just kind of continuing on, and that's what's getting to me right now, is the just constant discomfort I'm feeling. It's like sort of stressing me out, because I'm just feeling this bad. So yeah, that's why I'm feeling stressed at the moment, it's just there's like this antsy feeling from having this headache. / migraine. I'm also kind of short of breath too, which is not good. But like, this game is so short, I know I can beat it. Yeah, if y'all want to send good vibes, I'm not gonna say no, by any means. I could definitely use the good vibes today, to be honest, because, again, there's a very high likelihood that Friday's stream might be postponed, or, I mean, I don't even have anything planned for Friday, but either way, I might actually delay Friday's stream just because of how bad this headache is. Yeah, it's turning into like a genuine antsiness at like everything. And I know it's also because I'm just generally stressed by life at the moment, which is not great. But again, I don't want to get too deep into it, admittedly. But that's just kind of what's going on right now. Just gotta hope for the best. Might also be offline a bit more soon, just to, you know, give my eyes a break, because god, this is not fun. 5-3, which is the hell level? I think this is the mini-boss challenge. So basically what we want to do is take the powers from each mini-boss and use them to get a treasure. If I'm not mistaken. But also guess he's bad at this game sometimes. So yeah, you need like stone or something to hit that little thingy. For this one we need hammer, which is not a big deal. The up hammer move is actually pretty decent, if I recall. Some of the games actually have a smash power, which is like the up B, side B, down B, etc. of smash. I'll be real, I kind of regret streaming today. It's not that bad. Like, I think I can do it. Oof. But, yikes. Amazing Mirror is the one with Master Hand as a boss. And yeah, it drops the smash power. If I didn't get metal here, it's fine, I already have metal, but... it works out. But again, I do apologize for not being in the best spirits, like straight up, today. Just kind of feeling like a mess today. I do apologize for that. Cause, yeah, I'm going through it right now. Oh shit, that's a problem. Cool. I do wish the Squeaks showed up in more things than just, like, Mass Attack. Because that's, like, their main appearance at this point. Okay, there we go. There's also a rare game where Deity is, like, the first boss fought. Normally Deity shows up a lot later, I feel. Neat. Mini boss rush down. That was way easier than I remember it being. I think it's 5 that it's EX, the EX one, that's like the annoying one, if I recall. So we'll see how that goes. 4 I think is relatively straightforward. Ah, okay. Main issue I have right now is just the problem of we have like 2 worlds to go. 2.5 worlds to go, basically, and I'm like, I'm already feeling like antsy. Like, kind of an on-edge feeling right now is what I'm currently going through, and that's the thing that's getting to me. I might take a longer break after the next segment, just because, again, this antsy feeling. But we'll see how I'm feeling in a little bit. Given that this will probably last a couple days at most, least, I would not be surprised at all if you don't see me on Friday. That's what I'll say now. It is up in the air, because I cannot guarantee that I'm going to be doing well enough to stream. I might just take it easy for a bit. And yeah, I might end early as well. Again, this game isn't very long. It's like maybe 2.5 to 3 hours. So I'm pretty convinced I can do this game in one stream, and it's also at a point where it's like... It'd be very lopsided if I move on right now, so I would like to beat the game at this rate, because like we're very close to beating the game as is. To be honest, so I'll do my best, because I would like to finish the game. That's a lot of cherries. I think there's something up here. Yep. Not hitting the switch. God, that was almost a mistake. But that obviously will give us the treasure there. Alrighty. Next level's annoying. I do remember that much, at the very least. So we'll see how that goes. What the hell do they want us to do here? Is the $1 million question. Oh, I should pick up fire. That'll help a lot. I think it's probably gonna close before I get anywhere close to there, but especially if I screw that up. Yeah, the rumble, not the rumble, but the like screen shake does indicate that it locked. I think fire is our best bet to getting there in time, because we can do this as a shortcut. Yeah, I appreciate everyone's concern, but again, I'll do my best. Oh my god, barely. I'll do my best to finish the game at least. And then I'll definitely rest, take a break for a little bit, and just vibe. There's also stuff up here. There's a very slow elevator. Where the hell are they? Like, did they go in here already? The answer is yes, okay. Cool. Already in aggro mode. Neat. I don't even— oh wait, there they are. Ah. That's a big explosion, oh my god. That's also a lot of food. There we go. Imagine going in and forgetting to pick up the treasure. I don't know if that locks you out of getting the treasure or not. So yeah, next level I think is kind of annoying if memory serves, because of having to like do a very specific order. But it's also been a hot minute since I've done it. I was grabbing like a Kleenex if you wonder why my model was freaking out for a moment. There's only 4 levels here, damn, I thought there were 5. This is a short world. Alright, so what the hell's the order here? Upper left in the first room is what it says. Metal or hammer? Well, good news, we have this. Like so. It ain't pretty, but it is a way to get this. Obviously not my ideal method, because this takes forever. Again, this is stone, but worse. Like, way worse, because movement is so trash. I actually don't know how you're supposed to do this one. There we go. That took a little bit of finesse, but it worked. Looks like we need freeze for the next one. The screen shake is a nice touch, though. Oh, okay. This is very slow. But yeah, this migraine is weird. I've never had a migraine act like this before. Like, the level of, like, dizziness. Not dizziness, even, but just, like... having the reaction I did was weird. It felt super like again, the sort of numb feeling I had was scary actually, because I thought it was like worse. I was like scared it was gonna be a stroke or something. That's how bad it was. And yeah, it was genuinely super scary. I'm still kind of nervous about it, just because, again, there's this antsy feeling. Like I'm still not feeling great, admittedly. But I'm doing my best here. I think you're supposed to use ice to cool everything off, but metal also works here. Obviously, this means the level takes an eternity to get through, unfortunately. It's not fast by any means, but hey, it's working. Now, do they want us to go this way? The answer is yes. I don't even know if, like, it's obvious how much I'm fidgeting right now. I am fidgeting quite a bit, because I'm so, like, nervous about this migraine. Upper right door. Okay. Please don't push if it's that bad. I promise I won't. Like, I'm trying not to push myself too much. Again, it's mainly the issue of not wanting to, like, leave the stream hanging at this point, because it's gonna be this weird bit where there's, like, not enough for a full stream. Because, like, World 6 isn't that bad, World 6 is pretty short, and then World 7 is gonna be pretty short. Actually, I don't know if World 7 is gonna be that short, but it's not gonna be as bad as, some, for sure. Oh, damn. I wish I'd gotten the treasure, because that would have been nice for the next boss, if I recall correctly. No, I think I know who the next boss is. We could just go to the next thing if that happens, double feature moment. True. The problem is the next game would be Super Paper Mario, and that's not an easy game to just start in the middle of. I mean, in the middle of a stream, because then you still... Because, like, finding a stopping place in, like, an hour and a half. Double feature with a one-shot, that's also an option. But again, I think I can beat this game. It's not that bad. I just need, like, a stretch break after this. Again, maybe a longer break in general. This might be the roach, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, I'll be okay, I promise. Again, I've dealt with worse. Oh, this is not the roach, that's the next world, actually. Got this little owl-y thing. I kind of thought that the little, like, orange, like, thingy under its beak, it was a mouth at first. Yeah, I think this is basically a Sonic 1 boss. This is basically just the boss of, shoot. This is basically just the boss of, I'm gonna take the L. Yeah. This is just the boss of Marble Zone. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't like either of these power-ups for this, I'm gonna be real. What was it? Yeah, Ice and Tornado, or Ice and High Jump, like, I don't like either of these for this fight. Like, both kinda suck, I'm gonna be real. That's what I was trying to do, but just trying to get an angle for that is difficult. That's better. Oh hi, a penguin from nowhere. This might be the worst boss, actually. Like, the boss I like fighting the least, like, genuinely. Partly because of the lava. I think that's actually the worst part of this fight. Well, it kinda would've been nice, actually. Cool. That... Damn, I landed just slightly to the right. Damn, I was hoping that'd be enough. Yeah, this is not a good fight. Wait, that does damage? I actually didn't know that. I genuinely didn't know that it hitting the ground actually dealt damage. Hey, that's cool. That's one way to win, I guess. We have no health, though, which is not great going into the next world. World 6. We'll see how far we can get in this. I don't think there's anything as confusing in this world until World 7. But we also have no health, so this will be interesting. You can also change the background of the touchscreen, by the way. I have not looked at the collection menu at all, mind you, just because of time. Because I'm just kind of blitzing through the story, to be honest. Immediately back down to, like, no health. Cool. Back to fighting the animal. Interesting place to land. The one thing I remember is there's a point where we actually need hammer for one, and there's a point where we actually need cutter for something in this world. That's basically all I remember, believe it or not. World 7 I remember a little bit better, it's still very confusing though. This level's kind of funny if I remember correctly, because there's like a door we have to like open, and to do it we have to basically like drop the switch. Like, the switch is up here, we want to drop it down, if I recall correctly. Because it, like, pops back up really quickly. Ooh, you slide if you actually, like, do the little slide dash there. Like, you get a little bit more distance out of it, which is kind of nice. Luckily, Kirby can't freeze or anything, that's good, at least, so you don't have to worry about that. Cool, cool. Yeah, I just find this game kind of cozy. Like, it's a very low-stakes Kirby game, but in a way, I actually enjoy a fair amount, just because it's, like... It's not that stressful. It's like, you can just kind of vibe with it and have a good time. It's not, like, overly intense. Again, if you want 100% it, you can easily do it in a day. Which, again, some might have objections towards just because it's like, oh, the game's too short, the game's too easy. Which is valid, like, you're entitled to feel that way, however, I personally don't mind that. And again, like, skipping bosses like this is kind of cheap, actually. Like, they just let you totally bypass fights really easily. Which is interesting, for sure. Finally have the sword scroll, that took a bit. 2 treasures here, it looks like. Looks like it'll be a bit until we actually run into them. I want to say I remember this level now that I'm looking at the guide for it. Like, there's this part where we basically have to race to get the treasure, and otherwise it can fall into to a pit, if I'm not mistaken. You appreciate games not being super long? That is fair. Personally, I kind of go either way. Like, some games I'm fine with them being long, but obviously I have to pace myself a bit. Oh, this is going slow. Cool. This sucks, by the way. This little section, trying to light the fuse, and then get to the cannon in time, because there's also the enemy bouncing around, and also things respawn really easily in this game. Like, yeah, respawn rates for Kirby in general are very unforgiving. Did I screw this up? I think I screwed this up, actually. I did not get the treasure after all. It's fine. We'll just have to do this level again, it's not a big deal. Again, most levels are actually pretty short in this game, so I feel like it's not a big deal having to restart them. Because we definitely missed the treasure. Again, I wasn't expecting to do it first try, just because, you know, I'm not an expert of this game, even though I've played it quite a bit. And again, next time I don't have to worry as much about the treasures, which is nice. Okay, this is not the level I thought it was. Yeah, we're basically racing to get the treasure. Do that, and then grab it and go. So that raises the question of where the hell is this actually? Ah, I see where it is. So I'll just quickly zoom through this. Yeah, it's here. I forgot. I like how you can actually see it though. Like, if you go through the cannon, it's like, oh, well, there's the treasure, so that gives you a hint that's in the previous room. Alright, there we go. That was not too shabby, but we got the spray paint. Now, do I remember what to do here? I think I remember the chase, the big chest here. Yeah, I remember this level actually. The one thing I know is we need hammer for something. And there's hammer. How do I get there? Yeah, how do I get there? $1 million question. I think I completely screwed this up, actually. I know I can stop early, I don't want to. It's like, I want to finish the stream. Alright, we got the hammer finally, so we'll make our way through here. I guess we go back through. We're going up this time. I don't know if I want to go up, that's the only problem. Like, I'm scared I missed something. This is where we came from, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're still good, we didn't miss anything. I'm gonna assume this is the right way. I may be wrong, though. It definitely looks like I was wrong, though. Oops. Shoot. Dang it. That's fine. Again, these levels aren't very long, so I'm not overly, like, stressed about this. This one we have, like, a big chase thing. I'm gonna pop this real quick, just to make my life a little bit easier. See, we already got it, so I can just kind of ignore everything. Didn't even catch up to us at all. So yeah, we needed to get... we need to go through the left, I think. And yeah, there's only one more health. One more heart to go. We only need 2 more. Yeah, we're almost through World 6. World 7 again is normal length. World 8 is like 3 levels. Yeah, I think I need to go this way, actually. My bad. It's not a big deal, though. Again, you can kind of fly through this, thankfully. So that means we probably have, what, 4 levels left? Or 3 levels left here? Yeah, we got a bubble, which is not super helpful. We'll merge it over here. Alright, 6-4. Let's see if I remember this. They're giving us bubble right away, which is making me sus of what we need it for, to be honest. Oh, that's what we need it for. We actually do need bubble. So So all the way back here. Unlike some Kirby games, and by that I mean mostly 64, this game is generally pretty good about giving you a power-up if you need it. Like, oh, they'll just conspicuously hand you a power-up if it's relevant. Which again, is not always the case, unfortunately. There are definitely cases of like, oh, you are expected to have this thing, and that the game does not provide you. That kinda sucks. Wow, we have a full inventory. That happened very quickly. So I'm just gonna merge some of these real quick. Guess you can also get the power up this way too, or the treasure chest this way. Kinda roundabout though, but it works. Again, I wanna say this is the one that requires the cutter ability for a few things. I think. We'll see for sure in a moment, but I think that's the case. Yeah, we're filling up our inventory really quickly here. Merge that. Got a big star here. Voila, we just plow through everything. I see a suspicious block pattern up ahead. And also we have a mini-boss. We got the little magic guy again. Or magic gal, more specifically, given the ribbon. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be femme. We still don't have the magic scroll, which is interesting. Yeah, what is this? And why is it like standing out so much? Yeah, this is not related to Master Hand, surprisingly so, but it almost makes sense given this is the same company as Amazing Mirror. It's also worth mentioning that in terms of mainline versus non-mainline Kirby games, that the last game that was actually developed by Sakurai was actually Kirby Air Ride. So him coming back for Air Riders is a big deal. It's very fascinating, actually. There's a video about, like, you know, is blank a Super Mario game, basically. Did I do that backwards? I did that backwards, oops. Well, I mean, they give us cutter right here. This is gonna take a bit to actually perish here. So we're doing it the right way this time, hopefully. I gotta break this first, go around to create a path, and now we can cut this rope. Voila. Neat. Ow. Again, playing a little sloppy today, it's fine. Again, I can remember the last level of, like, 7. I don't remember some of the other levels very well, so it'll be interesting to actually go through them. It's fine, yeah, as many times as I've played this game, it's still kind of a blur. Ironically, the big chests are usually the easiest to find, because they're not, like, hidden. They're just, like, in plain sight that the Squeaks are going after. By the way, one fun tidbit about this game is its Japanese... Wait, its European name is Kirby Mouse Attack. I don't remember why, if it was, like, for a legal thing. I want to say it was for a legal thing. Kind of like how Star Fox gets different names, like Lilac Wars, because like Star Fox was trademarked or something. I don't remember the full details, admittedly. Fun thing, we can actually just drop the bridge entirely on Zoro, so problem solved. Kirby time, hi Son, welcome on in, hope you're doing well. I have a migraine. I could be doing better, I'll be honest. Can I squeeze this stage in before the ad break? Probably not. We'll try. But I was talking about this a little bit, like earlier, but I've never had a migraine this bad before, genuinely. I was having You should consider wrapping up soon then. I know I should, but my problem is this game is so short, it'd be a really short segment to actually do, like, put this game on hold. So I'm just being really stubborn. I'm just kind of like, I want to finish the game though. I'm almost done. I only have, what, 2 worlds left? Like, I don't have much of the game left at this point. It's like, I know I can do it. Like in one stream. Like, it's not gonna be that bad, and yet... I don't actually know if I missed a treasure. I might have, actually. Oh yeah, there's this room. That's the whole thing. Oh, right. Gotta go over here. Yeah, I hope you're doing okay, Zon. Gotta get you. Ads are actually about to start. I don't know if I'll be able to beat this level in time. Got 50 seconds. I think that's doable. Oh, that's definitely doable. Hello. I'm gonna whack you with an umbrella. Oh wait, we actually have to fight this one this time? Oh, that sucks. For being on a slight time crunch. Well, that was easy. Off we go. End the level. And voila. And there goes another level. So we'll finish up World 6 hopefully and then go on to World 7. It shouldn't take that long to do.